I thought perhaps the end of days was upon us, but it turned out it was just a disoriented old lady in a champagne-colored Toyota Avalon, crashing into my world like DMB circa 1996.
There is no hope for us, and I'm sorry. I've never been one to give that type of a message or try to spread that. Maybe I'll get over it, guys, but I just went through torment and hell, and it's giving me nightmares. There's no one to help us. Everyone's covering it up, and I just can't take it anymore, guys. I cannot take chemtrails anymore.
Oh, what are you doing?
I haven't changed. I'm still a flat earther. True and true.
You're a wormy sucker, you know that? No! Oh, how could you say that?
Alright, fellow Flat Earth friends, we have
Oh!
Curious as to your commercial that you have on TV. I think it's saying the world isn't flat, and I totally took offense to that.
Oh, come on, what are you saying?
David 136, suspect is still in my vehicle.
Right there. There she is.
Come here now!
Get on the ground. Now we do got on a stolen vehicle for sure. All right, Cena. Anybody got a cage? She's wiry.
Apparently so.
His car is right there. You just stole a police car.
No, I'm going to jail.
You stole a police car in front of 3 police officers. I've seen some stupid stuff, but my gosh. And you hit a car with it?
I was going to jail over something that I did not do.
You just stole a police car.
Now I'm going to jail for something I did.
Well, there we go.
I do take accountability for my actions.
Did you steal a police car?
You know what?
Did you?
Give me an attorney.
Answer the question.
Give me an attorney. How
We
about
saw
that?
you do it.
Steal my heart.
No, you didn't see me do it.
I did.
He did.
Make sure you get your hand sanitizer. Maybe a face mask or gas mask. And don't forget your bottle openers. NBA is canceled for 2020. Hundreds of schools closed. Don't worry though. It's just fear porn, right? It's a conspiracy theory. Check it.
I saw their bodies tossed skyward, like ragdolls thrown into the air by the late great Andre the Giant. I don't know. They appeared to be weightless, hitting zero G like the fearless crew of a forgotten Apollo mission, whose only objective was to obtain a beef and cheddar classic and return home to Kathleen Quinlan safe before sundown. I don't know.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Theory of a blind man. Theory of a blind man. Let me get my camera started for you guys. Welcome, everybody. Whoever happens to be here. I know I didn't schedule. I just thought I'd get this out of the way. Gonna talk a little bit about the beer virus and what's going on with that. Some solutions, some patterns, all that great stuff. And yeah, we'll get into all that. Take your comments, get your thoughts. I noticed a lot of people last night said, "Oh, Theory of a Blind Man feels like home," and all that great stuff. So that made me feel really good. You guys missed me over here, so I thought I'd do this video. Now I'm going to cover some stuff here that won't be covered tonight on the Daily Dose, and the Daily Dose will be covering some stuff that I'm not going to cover here, if that made any sense. Anyway, I've got a couple articles that I would like to share with you. First off, we're going to start with some articles discussing what's going on with the beer virus, and then I'll talk a little bit with you in the chat regarding those particular issues, and then we'll go into some oh, the cat wants in already, and then we'll talk about a little bit of how to prevent type of preventative measures that we can take, go into my overall opinions and thoughts on this whole debacle, comparing it to other things that have happened in the past. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into it. Whoops. I do want my comments, and I'm going to share my screen for the first article. Which one do I want to go with? Which one? No, not that one. Not that one. Yeah, let's start with this one. This will work. What? Come on. Oh, goodness gracious. Some of these websites are just horrible. Refreshing automatically and... I don't want the wired one. So where is it? Not that one. This one. U.S. House Democrats unveil a bill for this virus. Let me know in the chat if the article is actually up, because I had to select it twice apparently. Now, if you guys don't know, which I'm sure everyone has by now, these cases for this beer virus is popping up everywhere. And if you don't know, I'm using beer because it is against community guidelines to discuss issues such as this one. So we have to nickname things, but everybody knows what we're talking about. So basically, they released a bill on Friday. There we go. Or excuse me, late on Wednesday. So just what? Yesterday. To give aid to individuals and families affected by the virus outbreak. So they're supposed to vote on it today with debate and blah, 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 blah. We all know how that will probably go. But give aid and funds to families for food and nutrition programs. Ooh, expanded unemployment insurance and improved sick days for workers. Jeez, cat. Kitty, what are you doing? What are you doing? She's gonna want out. Oh, let's see. It gets stuck in frames. Oof, that's annoying. Advertisement, 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 advertisement. Hold on, let me get past it. Now this is why I usually copy the text, paste it into a text document, delete everything that I don't need but the text of the body, and then I can read just the text. But I wanted to share the screen so you guys could read it as well. And all these links are in the description box below. I don't care about you. I got a text message. Is that all it's going to say? Oh, apparently. So that was short and brief. But basically, they're introducing a bill that will expand aid in food and nutrition. Hold on. Let me let the cat out. Excuse me. Gosh, that never fails. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Okay. So we should hear more about this probably, I would say tomorrow morning, or even maybe Saturday. We'll probably hear the results of this one. What was the other one that I wanted to share? Shall we? Let me see what you guys have to say about this one. If anything. You guys don't have to talk. Just saying. W Texas Danielle, welcome. West Texas in the house. Howdy, y'all. Working and listening. Well, thank you. Thank you. Welcome. I've never seen your name here before, but I do appreciate you here. Don't forget to subscribe. Again, if you want to catch up on this episode again, all the links are in the description box below. So the next one that I want to go on to, I guess I could change the screen, and I want this one right here. Now this is interesting. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, so let me close this particular window and share this next one. Danielle, in case you don't know, I'm totally blind. So sometimes it takes just a few extra seconds, stop screen, to get the proper windows open, and there's a lot more that goes into it, but not that one, this one. Okay. Really? I think this is the wrong article. Yes, it is. There we go. Okay, now, this one says, Israeli Research Center to announce vaccine. So this is kind of exciting. And we heard before, too, that Cambridge, Pam reported on this from the Daily Dose. Pam said that Cambridge is actually helping to come up with a vaccine as well. So whoever comes with that first will get billions of dollars. So they're still looking forward to clinical and preclinical trials. I hope you guys can see the article. Words. Okay, so scientists at the Biological Institute are making significant breakthroughs in understanding the virus, that the sources say. But a long process of preclinical and clinical trials is to follow. See more at blah, 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 blah. What is this? Oh, I'm gonna have to click on it. Shoot. See more. Let's see if it will work. Okay, good. Come on. Oh, goodness. Oh, it does not like this website. Does not like this website at all. Wow. Really does not like this website. There we go. Okay. Read that. Is that it? Give me the article. Here we go. I read that. Oh my goodness. There we go. Scientists have recently had a significant breakthrough. In understanding the biological mechanism and qualities of the virus. So it looks pretty promising. However, there we go. So it's going to be many months, it says, before the antidote or vaccine is considered to be safe to use, of course. Huh. However, the Ministry of Defense says there has been no breakthrough. Interesting. Is that it? There we go. So the institution was established in 1952, blah, 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 blah. There's some history on the institute. Devote resources to developing the virus on February 19th. Normally, so it talks about the process of developing the antidote or vaccine, and they say the next stage will be testing on animals. But it looks like they're going to forego that because it is such a pandemic that they might go right to human clinical trials. That's one thing I want to talk about later, is about the effect for the next year's strand of this virus. So we will get into that in the second segment. 3 years ago, 5 samples of the virus arrived in Israel from Japan and Italy and other countries. They were brought by a specially secured defense ministry. Blah, blah, blah. Had been frozen. Wow. Had been frozen to minus 80 degrees Celsius. There had been intensive work, including by leading experts to develop the vaccine. This. Oh wow, it could take a few months to a year and a half to develop the vaccine. So here's where the conspiracy theories come in. Check this out. Shortly after the outbreak in January, China released the genetic sequence of the virus on open scientific databases. Now, isn't that interesting that they already had the genetic makeup of it, even though the outbreak just happened? So have fun with that, conspiracy theorists. Moderna in Boston. Okay, so around a month and a half later, after the code was released, Moderna biotechnology company announced it had completed development of a possible vaccine. So immediately afterward, the vaccine was sent to the U.S. into the Institute of Allergy and Infectious Diseases, with clinical trials which will include up to 25 health participants, to start in April and end in the summer. January, February, March, April, so next month. Any Israeli vaccine will presumably need to go through a similar process or even stricter process before it will be approved for use. No, I don't want emails. Go away. You might also like, no. I just want the frickin' article. Apparently, that might be it. Looks like that is it. Now, I've got several other interesting resource links in the description box below, including Trump officials say that China did this on purpose, basically. So that's pretty interesting. That's linked below. And all these links are actually shared on Gab AI's thread. If you don't know what Gab AI is, it is basically an alternative to Twitter. It's pretty cool. I actually like it. Now, the next one that I wanted to share is how to make your own hand sanitizer. So this is kind of like the next segment. Segway. Segment 2. 3 hours later. So there's many things that we can do besides just keeping clean. Obviously, the first defense is, wash your hands, people. Ugh. Wash your hands for a while. Try not to handle too much cash if possible. Steve and Pam from the Daily Dose, they just went shopping and then there's no toilet paper on the shelves. And I don't know what that's all about. Why are people obsessing over toilet paper rather than any other necessity? Toilet paper is not a necessity. Sorry, people. Don't know why they're freaking out about that. But anyway, yeah, wash your hands frequently. Wash your face frequently. Try not to touch too many foreign objects that you don't know where they came from. Keep a good safe distance from people that are sick, obviously. So this hand sanitizer is actually pretty cool. They got a couple recipes on this. It is also linked in the description box below, so you can go right to it if you'd like. Let me get to the headings. Stuck in this damn frame. Okay, so there's the better spray recipe. The quick gel. Potency matters. You're going to need some alcohol. Your sanitizer mix must be at least 60% alcohol to be effective. A bottle of 99%, can I pronounce that? Isopropyl alcohol is what you want. So here's the quick gel recipe. I'm guessing that's going to use probably aloe vera. Isopropyl alcohol, aloe vera gel, and some tea tree oil. Oh, so 3 parts alcohol to 1 part aloe gel, and a few drops of the tea tree oil. The spray, the alcohol, glycerol, hydrogen peroxide, distilled water, and a spray bottle. The aloe gets the job done, but it also leaves an oil on your skin. So the World Health Organization recommends a mix. 1 2/3 cup of alcohol with 2 teaspoons of glycerol. You can buy jugs online. If you can't find glycerol, So if you don't have the glycerol and you can't get it, all you have to do is make sure you moisturize your hands afterwards. So then mix in 1 tablespoon of hydrogen peroxide, then another 1/4 cup of boiled distilled water, and then you can load the solution into spray bottles, and then you can spray it on your skin. Oh, there you go. And then you can also add in some essential oils, not lavender, to the spray so you can get a nice smell. Peppermint. So there's that. Let me actually share the screen so you can see this as well. Actually, maybe it is on screen. I will trust that it is on screen. So there's a couple preventative measures you can take. I'm going to go to chat really quick and see if there's any more comments. What up, Steve? Red 5 standing by. Red leader. So now, getting into my thoughts and opinions on this whole matter, like the title says, what is this? Is this fear porn? Is this just a conspiracy theory? Let me know what you guys think. Or is this awareness? And what really got me to want to do this particular video is I was thinking about the readily available communication today, mass communication specifically. And yeah, a lot of people are tired of hearing about the beer virus and stores running out of toilet paper and whatnot. Here's the thing, though, what I was thinking about is, can you imagine how many millions of lives would have been saved if we had mass communication during any one of the 3 Black Plagues or Black Plague breakouts, epidemics, pandemics? Imagine how many people would have been saved. You think to write a letter, have it go by horseback or across the ocean would take months, right? That letter itself could be carrying the disease, the virus, right? Nowadays, we're on a computer and we get all these alerts and awareness and education. So, is it fear porn? Did China purposefully set out this genetically modified code of a virus? Who knows? But the great thing is we have the technology and the communication to track the progress of this. And yeah, sure, a lot of things are being shut down. Schools, the NBA, who really cares? Apparently a Utah Jazz player tested positive. And I wonder too, someone was mentioning this morning to me, how many people would test positive but just be a carrier? You know? Like, I've never had the flu. Doesn't mean I don't carry it. And maybe I get other people sick. And maybe that could be a good reason why to get vaccinated. So you don't spread the old flu virus over again. Just a thought. It doesn't mean I've had the flu shot since I was 12, but, you know. You are welcome in darkness. Thank you for being here. Communication, yes, interesting. I know that's what really got me started. It was like, we are very, very fortunate. Like, we hear, I'll safely say 1,200, no, that's the flu. A couple hundred deaths or such on the beer virus. Can you imagine if we didn't have the communication like we do today? What if we were still on landlines and snail mail? What if this was just around the turn of the century, the turn of the 20th century? You know, there would have been hundreds of thousands of deaths by now. January, February, March, well, maybe several thousand deaths. Maybe 10,000 or so. But by the end of the year, probably hundreds of thousands. And it would just multiply from that point on. But we were fortunate enough to get ahead of it because of our communication to make people aware. Because you could call it fear porn. But because of that fear, there's a lot of people staying home. A lot of people not wanting to go out. And that would help stop the spread. Airlines being canceled. There's a travel ban. You know, all sorts of stuff are put in place to help stop the spread. If any one of those things didn't happen, we would have thousands of more deaths already by now. It's hard to trust the WHO when they have an agenda. If you're talking about Agenda 2030, I don't buy that. At least the 2030. So anyway, where was I? And welcome, Standing. Welcome. I hope I almost said her name. Sorry. Hope your daughter's doing well. So communication, yes. Interruption in communication can only mean one thing. Invasion. You know? If we had no communication, we'd have a complete invasion of this virus. So... oh boy. Okay. It's hard to trust the WHO. Yeah, it's hard to trust anybody. However, if you think about it logically and reasonably, they don't want to kill everybody. Just seriously think about it. They don't want to kill everybody. This whole depopulation thing is bullshit. I even think Agenda 2030 has been completely taken out of context. I've read the 60-something page document, and it is not what any of these conspiracy theorists say. Just got to the... what? Let's see if I can figure this out. HOSP... hospital? Your foot and your appointment. Good luck with that. Get your foot fixed. GTG. Man, acronyms. Got to go? Maybe? Tummy! They only seem to talk about death and sickness. How can they be trusted? Well, because they're trying to help prevent it. So, yeah. The whole thing about let's only talk about positivity. It's not realistic. So, okay, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go to the WHO's website. Is it WHO.org? Or is it worldhealth.org? I don't know. I'll just have to Google it. World Health Organization. Whoops, there we go. Web result, site links. Whatever. Oh, international. Okay, so let's peruse their homepage. Of course, they're talking about the beer virus. There's the latest update. Now, I don't know, but this is exactly what I was talking about that I would like to see earlier is the map, the progression of the map, and this is updated daily. So right off the bat, here is a preventative measure that the WHO is taking. Then there's the public advice, situation updates, media resources, technical guidance, scam alerts. Okay, so here's the news section. Portugal City taxing sugar drinks. So I don't think that is talking about death. It's preventing. Endangering health workers worldwide. So that's another preventative article. UN releases $15 million to help vulnerable countries to help fight the virus. So there's another death prevention. So all their main articles on their homepage to me is, I would say, good. Not talking about just death. That's their whole homepage. Here's Mythbusters. What's this? Nursing homeless people in Ireland. Oh, top of the lot. Okay, publications. Find a publication. Director General, speeches, events. What's this? Year of the Nurse and Midwife. I would say that's pretty positive. World Tuberculosis Day. Preparing Together. World Health Day. Support nurses and midwives. What we do, countries, blah, 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 resource links. So, yeah, I don't know. To me, sounds like they're pretty on top of the ball to me. You never let a serious... yes. It's a very good statement in darkness, and I'm glad you put the full quote there, unlike a lot of people would chop that right in half and say, never let a good crisis go to waste. Spinning it into a negative meaning, saying like, I mean, obviously, they're pharmaceutical companies and these research companies are going to make money. That's how the world revolves, unfortunately. That is the day and age. That's what happens. However, people's lives are going to be saved. Problem reaction solution. What up, Greg? How you doing? Good video today, by the way, Greg. Do I got something new? Oh, I do. Yeah, right. That is so true. Okay, so anyway, Greg, if you're just getting here, all the links are in the description box. Went over some recent articles. Israeli research, biological testing facility, whatever, are very close to having a vaccine, and they're going to push forward in clinical trials. So it could be a few months to a year and a half before something is released. Who was it? Someone in Boston. They also are working on vaccination. They're pretty close. They actually have the genetic code, the genetic makeup of the virus that China released back in January, which is kind of weird. Trump officials says that China did this on purpose. What else do we have? Oh yeah, I did the couple preventative measures. So all the links are in the description box below for your guys' pleasure. Slancha in darkness, Slancha. Go to Mahagat. Its inception was 1948. They are not a good organization. Yeah, we've all got opinions, for sure. I mean, I don't know what side or what perspective you are seeing that from, to me. But not every organization and government is out to kill us. So, for the people that claim to be awake, you need to get awake. And I'm not talking about just being red-pilled or black-pilled. I mean, if you think about it realistically and logically, if they wanted to kill us, what good would that do them? We are a world of consumers. Their point is to make money. If they kill us, they don't make money. It's that simple. Let's see. What time do we got? Do. 1 hour, I think I've been on. It's pretty good. So that's all I really have for that. I just want to put that out. We'll talk more about it in depth tonight on the Daily Dose, which, oh boy, did I put that in the description box? I think the link to the Daily Dose will be in the description box, but if not, you can simply search the Daily Dose Show on YouTube. You can search something like the Daily Dose Show, oh boy, EP 01 through 08, mature audiences, and you will find it. And I'm sure by the time I'm done talking, and Darkness would have put the link. Cheers to your health, all. Yes, definitely. To me, then I would suggest actually reading Operation Paperclip, because there's more to it than just watching a conspiracy theorist's YouTube channel. Trust me. Read the full documentation. Now, I'm not saying there's no such thing as conspiracies that have taken place. There are plenty of them, and plenty of them that have been proven to be true. However, a lot of the stuff in the last 10 to 15 years that have come out post, you know what day, in 2001, most of it's false. Okay. Alrighty, y'all. It's been fun. Kinda. Where are you? Let's get that queued up. It's been fun, y'all. That feels good to be back on Theory of Blind, man. Eh? There you go. I knew it. Thanks in Darkness. Appreciate it, man. You're awesome. Bam! Yes, indeed. Oh, what's the quote? Oh, I don't know. Now let's blow this joint, kid, and go home or something like that. You know what I'm talking about, Han Solo. Take care of Tammy. Why I keep saying Tammy? Or is that goodbye as in you're leaving my channel? Either way, I hope you have a wonderful day. Kinda LOL. Alright, y'all. It's been fun. Until next time, or tonight, wherever I see you next. It's been great. Oh, I need to stop that screen too. Take care, y'all.